So if you take a look at Cosmo, are you smiling? Oh my goodness. Say hi. Okay. If you guys take a look at his collar, this is kind of what I've done. Hold on. Pull this off. So what I did with Cosmo, because I need an e-collar for him because he is a 85-pound puppy. He's a year and a half. He's maturing very, very slowly. So what I did is I actually took that collar that I did in a review. It's called the Boosted collar. They actually sell two collars with one remote, and I attached it within my Halo dog collar. So he uses this for his boundary. Okay, you'll notice there's no prongs or anything. He actually responds really well. But when I need to communicate to him more directly, I actually have this attached, and this allows me to use something manual. So for Cosmo, that's my workaround. He definitely needs the boundary of his property, but I also need to be able to communicate with him really directly. So one of the nice things is I can thread that very inexpensive e-collar right onto his collar. That allows me to have direct communication with him, and I can utilize a separate remote. There's just not a device that I know of that does all of those things, although there might be, possibly Garmin, I'm thinking. And I don't use it all the time. If I know, for example, the Amazon truck is coming or my mother in law is coming, she's 75. He is so excited to see her, but he's also 85 pounds with gigantic legs, and he just doesn't know his own space and boundaries. So, this kind of allows me to have a direct communication with him, and that really, really works for me. The other nice thing is those collars are very inexpensive. That's why I have two of them. So I can actually just put them right on a remote, or I can utilize this collar. So, anyways, that's how you can combine a correction collar along with your GPS dog wireless fence so your dog doesn't have to wear two collars. I am going to share with you in both apps, there is a recall button. That is actually not for correction. That is a recall button. Now, it can deliver a correction, but you're going to get a pause. Oh, pushing against me. You're going to get a pause or a delay. So, to actually deliver a good correction, it needs to be immediate. And that's one of the reasons that I also like the radio frequency. The other thing is the radio frequency and the GPS don't seem to interact or interfere with one another. So I'm able to actually handle the remote and or my phone. Lastly, to think about is you're trying to give a correction. Meanwhile, you're trying to play around with your app to bring it up. Again, there's a delay. So what I'm going to do is I will post on both sides where to find those correction buttons. And Halo gives you a little more control with the correction button as far as feedback goes, I believe. And Spot Ons looks like a small whistle. So that's really just to kind of drive your dog back into your space. I have to see if it actually gives you the nuances of whatever your settings are. I'm not sure. But, anyways, I hope you found this helpful. If you did, like and subscribe to my channel and also check out my blog, Karma Dog Speak. Thanks.